I'm Doug Keck. This is an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Just had the pleasure of speaking with our good friend, Father Joseph Mary Wolfe, who's our EWTN chaplain, of course, talking to him about Mother Angelica's Guide to the Spiritual Life, the latest book published by EWTN Publishing, from the works of Mother Angelica, from her television programs. Let's talk about the overview of this, the spiritual life. What's the insight that you get from this book in reading through it about Mother's spiritual life?
This is not an ethereal, up in the clouds sort of book. This is like real. So how we live this out really in our daily lives, the struggles that is part of faith, of being faithful to the Lord, and even in the biblical figures themselves, that we don't have this, as we've said before, just this plaster image of the saints, but they were real human beings with struggles.
And what's good, I think, as well, wouldn't you say that in the book we also get the perspective of Mother as being somebody who wasn't made out of plaster either, right?
And she was very honest about that, some of her own struggles, some of the ways she would talk to the Lord very honestly about, Lord, why do you treat me like this when I've started this? It wasn't a question of doubt, but it was a question more seeking understanding, seeking his help, but just that honesty of her own frustration sometimes in trying to keep the network going and so on.
Right, and in the book as well, there's issues of timing, which we see in her life. We see that in let's say, Noah's case or Abraham's case. Great ways of seeing how the Lord's timing is not our own.
Yeah, he's always got the best plan. And she said, she always knew that he was right. She always knew that he had the right answer and he had the wisdom that surpassed her own. But she also had her humanity and her own struggles. And so she'd be honest with the Lord about that, but also with that confidence in his providential care.
Right, and at the end, the idea that you have to go make a decision. You don't base these things just on your feelings, right?
Yeah, if we're going to grow in holiness, then we have to make a choice to do so. We're beings with free will. So we're not guided by, well, it feels good today to pray, so I'm going to do this. It doesn't feel good today, so I'll just neglect that. No, we're making a decision to follow the Lord, to pray even when we may not feel like it, to be charitable and patient even when it goes against the grain.
Right, and like it says in the book throughout, ultimately trust in the Lord. Very good. Father Joseph Mary Wolfe, our chaplain, talked to him about Mother Angelica's Guide to the Spiritual Life, available through the EWTN Religious Catalog, EWTN Publishing. And of course, it's EWTNRC.com for all things Catholic. Look for the entire interview that we did on the web, on demand, and on YouTube. And look for the program coming on the network as well, the interview itself. And this has been an EWTN Bookmark Brief. We appreciate you stopping by here on the web. We'll see you next time.